All right, so looking at the week of April 27th, we're on the agenda and objectives. Before we get into that, I want to talk really quickly about recommendations. You'll be receiving a email or Canvas message from me over the next few days. And remember that there's a whole video about the recommendation process. If you want to go back and review that, you can. But basically, we're deciding whether we're going to Algebra 2, 9, 10, or going to Honors Algebra 2. And that most times, most students that are in ninth grade Honors Geometry are then recommended or choose to go to 910 Algebra 2. Some students will go on to Honors Algebra 2. And last week we took a test that it helped us kind of make that decision. There are many other things that go into that decision that I'll probably note during the email that I send out to you. Do keep in mind that, if you are really wanting to go to Honors Algebra 2, and when the email comes, if it says 910 Algebra 2, that you can still obtain a waiver, and I will attach it to the email, that you and your parents would fill out and return to your counselor, and that you could then be scheduled into Honors Algebra 2. When we're not recommending you for this, all we're basically saying is that there is some place that we have found some deficiencies, whether it be in your Algebra 1 course, and alerting you to let you know that if you do choose to go into that Honors Algebra 2, that you may need to put in a little extra effort. Okay, so we can discuss that more after you get the email. If you want a Zoom session or if you want to talk to me, we can do that then. So this week we have a summative assessment just on parallelograms. That is really short and should take you no more than 30 minutes to complete. Once again, it's assigned on Tuesday, due on Tuesday. The new material for this week, you'll find that it's going to be your foldable, which is in the beginning part of your new notebook. And you might have to, because we had to put it in a notebook and it's not actually a foldable, you might have to look around on those first couple of pages in your notebook to make sure that you are in the right spot. Now, key things here, we're going to go through all the characteristics of kites and trapezoids and the how mid-segments affect these things, and rhombus and squares and rectangles. So please make sure that what's going on to that foldable, if you want to remove that and make it a note card, these are things that we need to know off the top of our head. So although it's not listed as part of your formative assessment, that really should be part of your formative assessment, to make sure that you know those characteristics and that you know them without going back and looking at the notes. And then we have 2 pages that help us do some problems with the new information up here. That pages are pages 8 and 9 in your notebook. And answer key is linked in there, and then the personal pop quiz on page 12, and the answer key is linked in there as well. So if you see that you've missed it and can't figure out why, please make sure that you attend one of our Zoom sessions. And this material will be what our summative assessment will focus on next week. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know. Have a great day.